you know what? Let's begin. And Gemini, we do have the Hierophant and we do have the Chariot, Taurus, Cancer energy. You might be dealing with one of those energies. But it is about successful commitment. Hierophant, we know it's about traditional marriage, traditional commitment, living together under the same roof. And the Chariot is success. It's overcoming duality. It is finding coherence, right? And taking the connection to the next step, actually the next stage. Four of Wands, even more commitment. It's like a double commitment of some sort. So let's see what this is all about. And we do have Ace of Cups, an offer of love and commitment. Can be a new person. We know Ace of Cups, it is a new person. And can be a new offer, or really taking the connection to something else. And the Empress, right? Abundance, creativity, being the mother of their children, the father of their children, you having children with this person, and all that. And the Three of Pentacles, energy of partnership. I love this. Gemini, I don't know what energy I'm picking up here, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's see, bottom of the deck. For the overall energy, we do have Two of Wands. So we might be at crossroads right now in regards to a marriage that we need to release, and maybe even going through, yeah, the cards kind of wanting to come out. Maybe we are going through a divorce. We have the Death and the Justice. So probably I'm picking up a Gemini who's divorcing a very toxic commitment, but guess what? Keep up the hope. We do have the Sun and we do have the Strength, honestly. And you have, out of 6 energies, you do have 5 major arcana. So it's a hell of a transformation happening. It's a hell of a releasing happening. And I do love the Sun right in the middle of it, because it means hope is coming. It was meant for a reason. It is awakening and awareness. It's part of a cycle that ends up beautifully for you, even if you don't see it on the spot. And with the Strength card, it's like, oh my God, you're being courageous through all this, knowing that it serves a bigger purpose. Beautiful. A lot of energies for some of you, Gemini. I mean, you have Scorpio, you have Libra, Capricorn, and twice the Leo. So for some of you, maybe all too many people, way too many people in this connection. Way too many people having something to say or having an influence of some sort in this connection. So Gemini, past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Let's see the current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. And let me see the possible outcome. Last week of March, but again, time can be fluid. And we know in tarot how time is really connected to energies. And bottom of the deck, the Tower. Rebuild. We are rebuilding something over here. Absolutely. So let's see what this is all about. That was love. While shuffling, we had a lot of Ace of Cups. We had energies of commitment, living together, having a house together, home. So some serious things happened. Now, Gemini, in the past, on your side, we do have the Nine of Cups. This is the energy of wish fulfillment. This is the energy of they were what you wanted. And we do have the Seven of Wands. I feel that you had to fight to have them, or to have your wish fulfillment, to have your say for some of you in this commitment. Seven of Wands is standing your ground, defending your values. Maybe at some point you've been attacked and you had to really stay strong. And to kind of obtain what you wanted, or simply, be the person that you want to be. You had to stand up for yourself. And I feel at some point it became toxic, because that's how we get the devil, right? And you had to stay in control, and you had to stay courageous and hopeful. And then a transformation happened, right? Like any other commitment where every day is a battlefield, right? And we wake up in the morning and we don't know exactly which way to go, right? And then something happens within us, and I feel that this is what happened. And when we know better, we do better, right? But this was the past, right? Where you had to be very vigilant about something. And and fighting the good fight. And probably you fought for this couple to happen or for this relationship to happen. And then right now the universe is kind of saying, you know what, let's stay still. This is how I feel with the overall energy. Happiness is coming. The strength is about staying still, is about taming yourself. So just so you know that the universe is working behind the scenes, right? Now, Gemini, this is how I feel for this person. Past energies for them, it's the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And this is a tremendous energy of jealousy, of doubt, of being blindfolded or focused or negative about, and maybe doubting that you are loyal to them. We do have the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Helpless and hopeless and seeking the truth. It's like somebody really doubting that you are loyal to them, that you, walk the walk and talk the talk. They might have thought that you have somebody, or you are cheating on them, you are stealing from them, or God knows what, the Seven of Swords. But again, it's the energy of being in their mind, focused, obsessed. This is being bound to that kind of energy. And depression, anxiety. For some of you might have dealt with somebody who is not in their, most balanced state of mind. And they paid the price. They paid the price. The Eight of Swords is the mental prison, and this is, this is what happened. Mutual energies between you and this person in the past. We do have the Four of Cups, a missed opportunity, somebody turning their back on this couple, on this relationship. And with the Chariot, this is breaking free, moving on, leaving everything on the table. It's an expression where I come from, in my part of the world. Where I come from, I live someplace else, but where I come from is I left everything on the table and took off, because it's the Chariot. This is a sudden, an abrupt movement, I'm done, that's it, and walked out the door, and they turned their back. Or maybe this is what you did because it was, at some point, it was too much. And we have so much pressure on this commitment. We have people involved in this commitment, and legal affairs, legal things with the Death card, abrupt stuff to deal with quickly. Two of Wands is the energy of crossroads. So yeah, the time is now to decide which way to go, because at some point we have to make the choices that we need to make. So beautiful, interesting, I want to say. Now, energies right now, Gemini, I so love this, and I love when people come from a place of love, unconditional love. Again, we all make mistakes, we are all different, we go through struggle and strife, and our coping mechanism are, kind of different. And on your side, we do have the Empress. Of course, can be somebody really being comforted by a mom, by a significant person in your life. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Confusion, illusion, daydreaming, not knowing what to do, having options, not knowing if they are good or not, and if we want to have one, whatever it is on the table. And the Empress kind of tells me that you still care for this person. It's an energy of nurturing, it's an energy of comforting, of love. It's the energy of generosity and, creativity in regards to this. But of course, the universe is kind of saying, yeah, but we are also in need to make some choices, and we might still be attached to this person and wanting to provide for them, wanting to care for them, love them, in the way that only you can love them. And this is what happens right now. Now, the person you are dealing with might be a Scorpio. We do have the Death card again. So they are trying to release this. They are trying to transform through this. We do have Eight of Wands. It is an energy. Maybe they took off. Eight of Wands is the energy of traveling and walking away. It's an energy of quick shift in movement. And we do have the Death again. Like I was saying, can be a Scorpio trying to be successful at releasing, letting go, closing a chapter, becoming more positive, transforming in the process. It's so in their way, that is a beautiful energy, because they go from Eight of Swords. This is the mental prison. This is the pain of the mind, as I call it, you know, because this is when the mind is the enemy, right? And they go to Eight of Wands, which is this energy of being enthusiastic, opening up to possibilities, getting the energy flowing, focusing on success and growth. Is like knowing that they were kind of stuck in a rut and feeling the need to transform through this experience. It's quite, actually the way it feels, it's quite fundamentally transforming for this person. I don't know, it feels like they are taking their life back, but I don't feel 100%. I only feel that within themselves they go from this energy of maybe, you know, somebody who is extremely jealous, and any gesture might be seen as you know, as flirt, as inconsistency, as not loving them but loving somebody else more, you know, seeing you as in need of whatever. And they go from this to Eight of Wands. So again, it's a very transformative energy. And mutual energies between you and this person. I do love the Cupid's arrows. Again, it shows up twice here. Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Longing, both longing for a new beginning, both longing for success and growth. This is a deep understanding that what's going on, it's you know, for the greatest good, so that we can have this Ace of Wands, a new vitality. You know, when we've been in a connection for a long time, and you know, we go through the pain, and then we finally realize, well, actually that is life to it, you know. And this is how it feels. Can be with each other, can be simply the universe saying, yeah, both of you, you feel this enthusiastic new beginning. Can be with each other again, or can be separately. But it's this realization somehow that, you know, it feels good. It finally feels good, you know. This is how it feels. Maybe a little bit more painful to them, but there is a freeing sense of, you know, of work that is happening within them and within you. So now moving forward, Gemini, peace of mind. We love this. Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Walking away from rejection, having some peace of mind in regards to this, understanding more, changing circumstances. Some of you really moving away from this person, and realizing, getting some perspective on this, you know, and also making peace with the idea that, you know, we are going through changes right now. That's the Five of Pentacles, feeling alone, feeling rejected, excluded from this, but at the end of the day, healing begins, and we are healing over here, Gemini. Yes, it has phases of confusion, of anger. It's part of the healing cycle. Blame, you know, we need to blame the other person so that we feel better, but it's just distancing and perspective, and then healing. So and we are most certainly healing over here. This is how it feels. Okay, I love this. Now this person, Gemini, they do have an offer for you. Three of Cups. This is reconciliation, but they are very patient about it, waiting for the right time to reconcile. I don't know if they are really taking the time to transform and create a better version of themselves. Can very well be. It is a strong indication of breaking free from their own prison and waiting, you know, because Seven of Pentacles is the harvest. You know, the time has to be right. The fruits have to be ripe, right? So they are waiting on this, and they want to share the love. They have emotions. I was wondering, you know, every time when we don't see cups in my reading, it's like, well, what's the point, you know? But yeah, they do have, and they do want to share the love with you, the love that they have. And mutual energies. We do have the Seven of Wands. We go back to the beginning, Gemini, with this Seven of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. Again, a sense of an offer on the table. Ace of Wands right now, Ace of Pentacles as we move towards the end of March. But that's what we know, right? We want them back, Gemini. They want you back. But then that is this energy of fighting yourself and beating yourself up at the idea of, am I going to go through the same cycle, right? That's the Seven of Wands. Will I have to choose my battles again? Will I have to stand my ground? And it feels like wanting back and wanting a second chance, but then we don't. But then we want again because it was passionate. But then we don't, because if we have to fight again, if we have to stand our ground again, put boundaries and limits and this and that, what's the point? And then we go back, yeah, but I want to build something. They might be the one. So kind of like, here we go again. But an offer is on the table nonetheless. Probably the universe, if we go back, we every time we get the chance, we go back to the overall energy. This might be the universe reminding you that was an ending we are going through. Maybe court decisions and stuff, dealing with whatever was toxic in the hope to get your happiness back with the sun and being on your best behavior. For some of you, this is advice because it's, major arcana all the way. But if your question was, and we're going to ask for some guidance soon, if your question was, do they love me? Well, that is the Three of Cups. They want reconciliation, but in the midst of it, somebody is changing their skin, shedding some skin right now. So let us have some guidance. Let's ask for some guidance. What are we supposed to do with this soulmate of yours? We do have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So what else, universe? We know Gemini loves his or her person. We do have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So you probably have a family with them. And that is still love. This is not over. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So don't despair. This is what I'm hearing, right? And we have attraction. Oh yeah, they are still attracted to you. Well, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I love the bottom of the deck. Love yourself first. We love this. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I just love this. And let's have one energy of surrender, and then we say goodbye here. And this is yours, and we have surrender to play. You have attraction and play. Beautiful. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is the time of recreation and rejuvenation. You forgot to cultivate your inner child. Gemini, this is what I'm hearing. Maybe you're taking things way too seriously. And actually we need to, loosen up a bit. What do you think? So Gemini, this is all that I have for you guys. Please let me know what you think, right? Do not forget to wash your hands, please, more often during the day. Well, what else? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, of course. And come see me next time. Love you. Take care.